My dear friends, in this section of the video, I am going to discuss on how to avoid or reduce exposure to pollens. I am Dr. B.V. Balachandra, consultant pediatrician and allergy asthma specialist, Allergy Central, and as you know, it is the one stop for allergy asthma solutions. Basically, what are pollens? Pollens are the small parts of the flower, from the grasses or weeds or trees. When there is a wind, these pollens are transferred into the air, and when these pollens are inhaled by the patient who has got that particular pollen allergy, he or she can have terrible symptoms. Now, every plant releases a pollen at a particular season. So it depends on what pollen you are allergic to, so your symptoms may be in that particular months of period of time. So your doctor will do an allergy test and find out what pollen you are allergic to, and he may advise you that wherever you are living, what is the pollination time of that particular plant. Please note, avoiding pollen is completely not possible, but however, several steps can be taken to reduce the amount of exposure and your symptoms. Here I am going to bring you 6 steps in avoiding or managing pollen allergies. You need to follow your medications, whatever your doctor has advised, because as we told, pollen avoidance is completely not possible. You can only reduce the exposure of pollen and you can only reduce the amount of medication required. You may still need some amount of medication. First and foremost is pollination days and time. So when your doctor tells you that you are allergic to a particular pollen, you need to also understand that in which months this particular pollen is predominantly released into the air, so that those months you can take an utmost precautions. Not just that, pollens are generally released at a particular timing, say early morning hours or late evening hours, say about 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning or evening 4 to 6 o'clock in the evening. So in these timings, the pollens are generally released. So you may want to reduce your going outside during those timing, or if at all you have to go, you may have to take adequate precautions. Second is, when you are inside the house, make sure your windows are closed, because the pollens which are there next to your house are at a distance. With the wind, the pollens can come and lodge inside your house. So keep your windows closed, especially the timings as I told, early morning and evening hours. And whenever possible, if possible, use the air conditioning. This might also reduce the pollen exposure happening inside the house. Third point is using the mask. So if you have to go in that particular timing, please make sure that you wear a mask. Especially it is important and relevant for you to identify those plants and wear a mask in and around whenever you have to travel during that in and around that area. Fourth point is remove the pollen from your body and clothes. Whenever we travel, whenever we go outside and come back, the pollens might come and sit on our body, on our clothes. So as soon as you reach home, please take a shower, remove the clothings. So in that way, you might reduce some amount of pollen on your body. Cleaning your house clean, vacuum and dusting your house. Please make sure that you do a wet mopping and not a dry dusting. And by wet mopping, you might reduce the pollen which is sitting on inside your house or furniture or anywhere. The sixth and most important point is immunotherapy. As we know practically that avoiding pollens are very, very difficult, there is something called immunotherapy, wherein you can make your body not so vulnerable for these particular pollens. You may make your body tolerate these particular pollens. Please discuss with your doctor regarding immunotherapy. So dear friends, we know there are challenges. We know there are some effort which you need to do to reduce the exposure. There is something which your doctor will advise about immunotherapy. But all said and done, it's very important for you to reduce the exposure and follow your doctor's advice to make sure that you are healthy and happy. Thank you.